Coming up on The Reality of Speed. The pressure's on to get the new bikes ready for the first East Coast race.
Friday, I guess during first and second practice, we'll be breaking in the bike and hoping that everything runs right.
A rider goes it alone.
I'd like to help him. I don't want to flip his whole program upside down.
And the East Coast team gets a chance to prove itself in Indianapolis.
Well, it was sure fun while it lasted, damn it.
The West Series has been a huge disappointment this year, actually worse than last year. So both Boniface and Adams need to step up to redeem us on the East Series, run top 5, get some podiums. We need to be on the box.
When we hired Troy Adams last year, we knew he was a really good rider. He has the ability to start well. He has an attitude when he rides. He takes no prisoners. He catches somebody, he passes them. He's always going forward. Everything about Troy Adams is what we need to happen in the East Coast.
It's going to be a lot tougher out there than you think it is. You think it's East Coast, you think, well, there's not that many guys in the class, but that kind of approach can get you into trouble.
I can think about 6 fast guys that they're there. So, I mean, no one ever thinks about me, so I try to remind them in the races.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it. T-Roy still got the record here with a 57.12.
It feels good, like easy to ride it, so it's good. You know, it's not like you have to hold on or it's good, strong bottom and it's good.
Feels better than your practice bike?
Yeah.
Revs quick though?
Maybe a little bit, you know, like
It gets the rev limiter? Yeah.
Very quick, so.
Maybe you need a tooth off the rear sprocket too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe, we can try. So, but yeah, it feels good, like easy to ride it, so it's good.
Is it good enough to win on?
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, Rowan. East Coast track is a softer track. The jump faces get deep ruts in them, and you have to be good at riding ruts. It's a total different concept. It's kind of like if you've ever snow skied, a lot of people like to do powder, and a lot of people like to ski ice. Ice would be West Coast, powder would be more of an East Coast style track. What do you think when you watch him ride today, Gary?
I think Adams looks real good, and I think Boniface, he's got a ways to go yet. You know, he doesn't look very fast through the whoops. I think he'll continue to get better because he's coming off of a broken thumb injury. So I talked to him, though. He feels that he won't be able to be at 100% for the first race in Indy, but hopefully the 2 weeks after that, where the East Coast races again, he'll be 100%.
Boniface make it back yet?
Yeah, he rode yesterday. He was pretty much kicking everybody's ass on the starting line. He doesn't go out and ride too much when the other guys are riding. He takes a break, and then when they stop riding, he goes and rides. I guess that's kind of a French thing. Lelos did that a lot.
It's only my 4th time riding bike since I hurt my thumb 2 months ago. Because every time I go riding, I feel like my speed is better and I feel better on a bike. So.
He came into the program late because he replaced the injured Michael Blows. Pretty much said he's got his own thing that he's been doing. He doesn't want to change right now because it's so close to the first race.
I came in, pretty late compared to the other rider. So I start my training program before, I met Gary.
I mean, I'd like to help him. I don't want to flip his whole program upside down, but, I'd like to at least start to implement some little things that he's comfortable with.
We talk a lot, but was too close from the first race to change everything,
But at this point, like I say, he pretty much wants to do his own thing, so we'll see what happens. Oh well, a little less work for me. One less guy to worry about.
Probably going to be trying to keep them separated a lot.
Who took it apart in your area, Jeremy?
I have no idea, Billy.
Okay, Jeremy.
The first East Coast race is coming up this weekend, and I'm feeling pretty confident about where me and my rider's set. What I said to try this one first.
It's going to be an exciting thing for me this weekend to go out to the East Coast and have a chance again. Going to have some new riders this weekend, going to have some new mechanics.
Me and Steve, we get along really good. Right here, brother.
All right. See you.
All right, be good. We have a real good relationship. We're getting pretty good friends. His father's really nice.
I think he was a French champion or something.
Yeah, his dad used to be pretty damn fast.
That's my dad. He's my trainer, you know, and he's been like building my engine. He's a big help, you know, because he knows me really well, and he can tell me when I'm no good or when he sees something's no good with the bike. And now he came in Dallas to help me out before the first few races, and he's gonna stay for a while. Just make sure that everything's fine with me, my training and stuff.
Hey, I got the final parts in to finish up Troy's race bike. Now, the pieces that we've tested, I've decided to switch over to my bike, and they just came in this morning. So, as you can tell, my race bike leaves tomorrow morning. It's pretty close.
When they go racing, the mechanics will be racing each other as much as the riders are going to be racing each other. The hard problem is going to be with Billy and Jeremy together because they are so much alike. Probably going to be like trying to keep them separated a lot.
Me and the dyno bike are going to wrestle.
What are you doing to it now, trying to make it run? I already whipped your ass once yesterday.
It's all right. I can go 2 rounds with Tyson.
Ran fine too. Y'all two took it apart.
Who took it apart?
Y'all two.
I didn't take it apart. It was already apart.
So
when it was
far,
over in
neither
my
one of
area.
y'all took it apart, and it ended up apart on my thing. Now, who took it apart? Well, who took it apart in your area, Jeremy?
I have no idea, Billy.
Okay, Jeremy.
Dyno tire was off of it. The brakes
Well,
were
yeah, the
off
whole
of
thing
it,
was
the
off.
top
That's why it
end
had
was
no
off of
parts.
it.
So it's either him or you took it apart because Sleepy didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Well, then it's him.
It wasn't
He
me.
says he didn't
And then
do
he
it.
says he didn't do it. So it mysteriously just fell apart.
I think Lucky took it apart to take the head onto the truck.
Well, he would have took the brakes and all that off of it.
Well, they were swapping bikes over to the dyno. They're race bikes to break in. My bike ain't even got there yet.
Mine won't even get there.
Mine can't start. I don't have a head, so it's not gonna start. 8,000 to go, boys. 8,000 to go.
You know, we're thinking that we're getting, another 1,000, 2,000 power bars in, but yeah, they shipped us 10,000. And then the guy shows up and goes, yeah, where's the forklift? We don't have a freaking forklift. We may be a race team, but we don't have a forklift. So we just slid them one at a time.
What the hell was that? That was a fumble.
And this is what we have to give out, 10,000 at every single Supercross event. Hopefully we'll get rid of them quick.
There's only one trouble.
What?
We get this much every week.
Every week?
I interviewed several truck drivers and came up with Ruben. He's going to be an extra set of hands that I didn't have last year around the racetrack. How you doing, Ruben?
I'm fine.
You just missed the big unload, man.
He saw us. He's watching down the street.
He's hanging out down the street waiting for us to unload the big power bar unload, huh?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, sure, Ruben. Yeah, Ruben got our truck here, brought it in from the West Coast. We're going to drop it off here today, unload the thing.
We pretty much empty all the upper level of the top of the trailer. There's a lot of things that we don't need there on the East Coast, so we empty out the whole trailer and start all over again, see what we need on the East. Different bikes, different items that we need for Indy, since it's the first East Coast race.
Come here and get this motor and put it in, because this truck's got to leave it by 12.
What's the weather supposed to be there when we get there?
Cold. Thermal underwears, some winter hats. That's about it.
Winter people.
No.
No?
Billy's wearing shorts. Wearing this.
Billy's wearing shorts.
Tank top.
Is it ever going to be ready?
Hey, you don't rush perfection.
I'll drive today another 10 hours somewhere in the middle of Missouri and finish up the rest of the day. I'm ready to roll in the stadium for Friday morning.
Ready for who?
Side plate. Sticker. He gets doing a sticker on the side plate when it's done.
That sounds ready.
Good job. we get to put our names on our side of the toolboxes? My name's already on there, champion.
And we'll do the same thing again when we come back for San Diego.
Ruin!
Pretty much.
My expectations going into this race will be, I want a podium.
He's got a good, solid shot at it.
I had a buddy, I was talking to my buddy this morning, he's like, dude, you gotta get over and check this out.
They're always looking at racetracks.
He told me that they had a questionnaire who was going to win the East Coast and that Troy's name was up there. So when I came into work this morning, that's the first thing that I pulled up.
I don't think Millsape's going to win.
I'm pretty pumped about having it on there. It adds to, I guess, the excitement that, you know, you got a rider that at least is thought about enough in the community of racing to get to actually somebody put him on the list. We got to go vote from Hutch's computer, too. We've already voted for my dad's in this one, so we'll call over there to the corporate and have them all get on and vote. Troy left town, I guess, a week and a half ago to go ride because the weather was so bad, but we didn't get any time to test his bike out, and I don't really like going to a racetrack and having a bike that has about a minute and a half of time on it and, you know, dropping it right in the middle of the racetrack. Bike's brand new, motor's brand new, nothing's been really rode to see how everything works.
Oh, look, it's Troy. Hey, Troy, what are you doing?
Hey, it's in the house.
It was a good change to go back home and hang out with my family and everything. It was really good to spend time with them, and I really got some good practice in. I got a little sun, so I was happy about that. Didn't have to wear 8 jackets and everything to go riding, so it worked out really good.
Friday, I guess during first and second practice, we'll be breaking in the bike and hoping that everything runs right.
Mastercraft hooked us up with wakeboarding specific boats for all the guys so we can go hit up the wakeboarding on the lake. Everybody knows anyone that likes to race supercross and motocross rides wakeboards, so this was a perfect match for us.
Here's the deal, guys. Whoever drives it that day, it's their boat. So when the girls pull, hey, that's my boat.
Yeah, it's my boat.
It's an awesome looking boat. I've seen them out at the supercross races. They're really cool looking. It might be fun to hang out the lake, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be another 60 days before they can even use it around here.
It's the cart from Texas Motor Speedway we had last year. We rode for Yamaha. They gave us some carts. We got a modified golf cart, box stock golf cart. We're gonna see which one's actually faster. You ready? Ready. Go. Okay. It's a little cold. Damn, dude, you gotta go, man.
This thing's like a friggin' grandma.
Boy, this one hauls ass compared to that one, don't it? Like to thank my sponsors, Valari Watches, Glare Products.
I expect us to do quite well. He's got a lot of speed. He's got a lot of endurance. The bikes are working really good. We got a real fast motorcycle, so I don't see any problems with him running up front.
Well, I feel good. I feel comfortable on the bike. I feel strong, and I think I'm riding pretty good right now, so it should be good.
I predict top 5. I expect top 3.
My expectations going into this race will be, I want a podium.
He rides strong. He races well. He's got a good, solid shot at it. I'm hoping that I got 2 really good riders here that are going to go out there and run this top 5 that I've been trying to push everybody else up to. It's exciting to think what could happen.
Whatever makes him comfortable is good by me. If I had to dance in the rain and hold a dead chicken, I'll do it. If that's what puts him in the front.
We're at Indianapolis today, which is the first round of the East Coast, and we brought out Steve Boniface and Troy Adams. Looking forward to this with a lot of excitement, and hope everything goes well for us.
Expectations for the opener?
I want to go out and get a good start, ride my hardest, and no mistakes. Yeah, going into this race, I am one of the guys that they say that could win, and I feel that myself.
Let's talk about the competition going into this series. It's pretty much wide open, but it's a stacked field.
I feel that a lot of people have the same speed, and it's going to be good racing.
New support, 1 second overall, U.S. Open. Give me something else. Pedal, workout for me too.
Pedal at the same time? Yeah, definitely. Goals are to get on the podium this weekend.
It's not a bad goal.
No.
Get on the box.
It's kind of good to think that.
You should think that. You got the speed and the talent, right?
Right. Might as well put it to use.
Now you're sitting around, getting fat like me.
I was lucky enough to try my bike and rode it for 3 days before the first race, which is really, really good because I already know how the bike feels.
Everybody says, oh, he's real picky. You don't really seem that picky to me.
Yeah, just like this, not too much.
Whatever makes him comfortable is good by me. If I had to dance in the rain and hold a dead chicken, I'll do it if that's what puts him in the front.
A lot of times when you go up on the East Coast up here, it's really cold and there's no way to have a pit outside. So we're in a hallway here and everybody's in a very confined pit area right now.
What time did we got practice? 1:40?
And warm up. Keep your feet apart, foot peg width there.
The warm-up exercises before practice are really good because, I mean, just sitting around like this before you go out and ride it, you get real stiff because your muscles are starting to relax and you just get real stiff again.
Just get that circulation going. You don't want to go out there cold.
Doing those exercises just loosen you back up and get you ready to go out for practice again.
Well, what we're fixing to do is go out and do our first practice. So I haven't seen these East Coast riders yet on actual Supercross track inside a stadium, so I'll be watching for a lot of things here.
The first round of practice went really good. The more time I get on a track, the better I start feeling, the more comfortable I am with all the jumps and everything.
You try to push in practice, and I just went a little too fast in the hoops and didn't hit the takeoff pretty good to clear that jump and cased it a little bit, and instead to crash, I tried to go forward, but I hit the hay bed, and it's no big deal. As long as it's a small crash like that, it's okay.
We're fast. We're in the top 5 guys with both of these guys. Really is a joy to watch these guys ride. They look very confident on the motorcycle. They look like they know where they want to go out there. The bikes are running good. So I'm hoping we're going to have a good evening.
You know, it's really too early to tell right now, of course. We're just going to have to wait till the true measurement comes up, put them under the microscope when the gate drops.
Guy came over on him and cartwheeled him in the first turn. He couldn't ride that race, so they came off the track and repaired the damage. Well, it's really awesome. Both of my guys are straight into the night program. We don't have to run day qualifiers. And so the next thing that comes up for us is the night show.
When that gate drops tonight, you'll be running on autopilot. Instincts. That's what you've been preparing and training for, man.
Exactly.
Don't let anything get in the way by thinking about it. You know? Just let it happen.
Fortunately, both my guys are in different heat races. Boniface is going to be in the first heat race. Troy Adams is in the second heat race. Good picks on the gates. Man, I'm feeling really good about it.
125 East, heat number 1.
Steve did exactly what he needed to do. He ripped off a great jump out of the gate, shifted the bike flawlessly, went around the turn in first place, and you can't ask for anything any better than that.
141, Steve Boniface out in front.
And he got out and gapped himself away from everybody else and rode his own race and won the thing. It was awesome.
Your winner, 125, heat number 1, Steve Boniface.
Well, Steve just walked them boys. Straight ass just walked off and left them. They put it on cruise control.
Go, buddy.
Yeah, keep it like that.
Yeah, keep it like that.
One more time.
Yeah, that was good. Never had a heat race win before. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Good ride.
Heat number 2, 125 East Racing.
Troy Adams got a pretty decent jump out of the gate, ran down the middle of the straightaway, pretty much dead even with a bunch of guys, finally separated himself, and guy came over on him and cartwheeled him in the first turn, tore the front of the bike up. He couldn't ride that race, so they came off the track and repaired the damage. You okay? You pissed? You should be. Couldn't tell exactly what happened down there in Mayhem. You got on the brakes really, really hard. Did he come over on you or something?
Yeah, Hanson just came way over further than he should have. And I think his foot peg went in my spokes and just tore all the spokes out.
Yeah, shake it off. Let's get back out there and get the thing in the race.
Troy okay?
Yeah, he's fine. What happened?
He went down there in the first turn and it just got ugly.
There were about 4 of them. He was diving in real hard, and some guy in the out and bounce just come in and shut off.
I don't know how many people were laying down there.
Cartwheeling carnage.
Troy's going to have to go out and run the race I don't like, which is the last chance qualifier. It's a race of desperation.
Look straight. Go straight?
Yeah.
All right.
So let's hope he has a good ride in this one and gets it in the main event.
We got guys like Troy Adams and Ryan Bills out there, as well as Eric Sorby. Definitely a good group of riders right here trying to battle it out to the main event.
It's not going like I want it.
Hey, you're in there, though.
Yeah.
You still got a night to go to.
Well, that's a pretty damn good ride from like the very outside.
Yeah, I would have had a good start too if Rodriguez wouldn't have stopped. He went in that corner, and he just went straight to the bales and stopped.
Well, we're in the main event now, so we can go get our points anyway.
Both guys, East Coast, in the main event. It's pretty nice. Troy's going to have to work because he won't have a really good gate pick, but we're in the main. That's where we wanted to be.
125 East main event.
Steve Boniface and Troy both got off pretty good. They were running inside the top 10. And I thought, man, this is going to be awesome. And come through the whoop section, the big long whoop section, Boniface just made a bad jump somewhere. And he went down. It's kind of ironic. A couple laps later, Troy went down exactly in the same place, almost landed on top of him. Troy was able to get up and make it back to 11th, which was a damn good ride for him. But Steve spent way too much time on the ground trying to figure out how to breathe again.
And went a little too fast in the whoops and missed one and just went over the bar. So it's not good.
I messed up in the whoops, and it was my fault. It was my error, and I really expect for that not to happen again because that's not what they hired me for, and I really want to show them that I earned to be on this team, and finishes like that just really eat at me.
You okay, Steve?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just took like the bar,
Yeah, you got a big scar down your side there.
It's okay. I couldn't breathe.
You okay, though? You need to get checked out?
No,
Crack a rib?
It's all right. No.
Okay.
I'm okay. Everything's fine.
Are you hurt, Troy?
Pissed off more than anything.
Okay. Well, it was sure fun while it lasted. Damn it.
Steve, I'm really impressed with the speed. You look good out there.
That sucks. First race, no points.
Yeah.
It's tough out there. I mean, there's no room for mistakes. If you make a mistake, you're usually on the ground. So that's where we ended up at, and I'm happy overall. They were running inside the top 10. It was a great weekend. I think when we get out there for the second round, it'll be good.
I'll see you in Texas.
Was it hot?
You burned right through your pants?
I feel it and I was, oh!
I'm giving her all I can, Captain. She can't take no more.